Good afternoon and welcome to the UWS Sports Desk. I'm Craig Gamble.
And I'm Sanjeev Mann.
The football world was rocked yesterday by the news that Leicester City had sacked manager Claudio Ranieri just 9 months after winning a historic Premier League title. The Italians' dismissal came the day after the Foxes remained in their Champions League last 16 tie with a 2-1 defeat to Spanish side Sevilla. The Premier League champions currently sit 17th in the league, just 2 points from bottom side Sunderland. Former Manchester City manager Roberto Mancini is the early favourite for the job. Our reporter Callum Kerr gives us the latest on this breaking story.
Leicester City have sacked their Premier League winning manager Claudio Ranieri. The Foxes are currently 1 point above the relegation zone, but do have a good chance of getting through to the quarter-finals of the Champions League. We are here at the University of the West of Scotland to gauge fans' opinion on the matter.
You know, I think it was one of the great football stories of last season and possibly one of the great football stories of all time. Leicester winning the title.
First reaction when I heard it was absolute shock and disbelief.
I think player power is distasteful. You know, when you look at that, I mean, there should be respect for the manager. They should have respect for the guy who got them the contracts that they've had, the money that they've made since they were champions. When you think of all the things that happened, they all got new cars on the back of it from the owner, and all the stuff that's happened, and you know, he's transformed careers there. You know, if you look at Mahrez, Kante, who went to Chelsea obviously, and Jamie Vardy, and for Jamie Vardy and Schmeichel to allegedly be part of a party that's going to the chairman, I think behind the manager's back is disgraceful.
I think that's just a sign of the modern game. It's a terrible, terrible state of affairs. It just shows you there's absolutely no loyalty anymore, and all the things they were saying after they won the Premier League, you know, all of it's just been thrown away, and I think it's an unfortunate sign of where the game's going. It's no longer about football, it's about business.
So it's clear the news has come as a shock to many. The question remains to be asked: has Leicester City's Premier League fairy tale finally come to an end? Callum Kerr, UWS News, yeah.
Rangers look to get back to winning ways tonight when they visit Scottish Premiership's bottom side, Inverness Cally Thistle. Caretaker manager Graham Murty will be hoping his side can bounce back after a disappointing defeat to Dundee last week. A win tonight will provide Murty with his first win in the Premiership and take the Gers to within 3 points of second place Aberdeen.
Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers has called for referees to give players more protection after a horror tackle on Kieran Tierney last week. The Hoops boss hopes officials can help avoid a repeat of the injury that ended Celtic coach John Kennedy's career at the age of 26. The Scottish champions take on Hamilton on Saturday as they look to continue their unbeaten run.
Premier League side Tottenham Hotspur crashed out of the Europa League last night after a 2-2 draw at home and their second leg tie against Belgian side Ghent. Spurs midfielder Dele Alli saw red after a dangerous tackle in a game which saw Ghent score and equalise to knock Spurs out on aggregate.
On to rugby now, and the Six Nations Championship returns this weekend as Scotland take on Wales in a crucial match at Murrayfield. Let's cross over to our rugby experts Lewis Kemp and Callum Scott to find out more.
Yeah, thanks guys. You join us on our little conversion corner. Well seen, Finn Russell isn't here, eh Cal?
Yeah, I was just waiting for it, Lewis. I mean, watching the game back, I mean, even at the time, it was just a truly awful miss, regardless what you say about it. I think if he converts that penalty, Scotland go and win the match. There's no doubt about it for me. Don't think many can argue with me. But he's come out in his column today. He's pretty confident he can bounce back and hopefully get Scotland a positive result tomorrow against Wales at Murrayfield.
Yeah, and the big news going into this match is that Greg Laidlaw is out for the rest of the campaign. Does that put extra pressure on Finn Russell?
Yeah, I think of course it does. Obviously he's got to be the talisman now. He's got to come in and he'll take the team on, but obviously John Barclay's got to come in and he's got to be the captain. It should be interesting times though, and what better way to bounce back than at a capacity Murrayfield.
And yeah, on Murrayfield, play Wales. The game's on Saturday. How do you see that one going, Cal?
I think it should be, again, a very interesting one. It's a proverbial 8-pointer, so to speak. It's got to be a massive game, really, for Scotland. If they can win that, they can build a wee bit of a gap between themselves and Italy at the foot of the table. And going on for there, you know, it's got to kick on, and hopefully they can get a positive result and they don't have to worry about lifting that wooden spoon come 18th of March.
Got a prediction for you, just quickly?
I'm going to go for a Scotland win. Confident Scotland can do it.
So there you have it, Scotland win. Back over to you guys.
In recent years, Scottish Championship side St Mirren have produced a number of talented young players. Ross Clark went along to find out if there was something in the Paisley water.
I'm here outside St Mirren's training ground to catch up with Youth Academy coach Alan McManus and find out the key to success as to why so many young players are now applying their trade for the first team.
There's been a lot of hard work put in place by a lot of people, right from the beginning, particularly David Longwell. Was obviously the brains behind it initially, with Fraser Robertson. And then obviously you've got to give credit to all the coaches that have worked underneath those guys, and they're the ones that have really laid the foundations in place, and that's just progressed over the last 5-6 years. And the most important thing now is continuity. We have a structure and curriculum in place, and it seems to be working. But the key is it's not to stand still. We've got to move forward, and it's just making subtle changes as we move along. But so far so good, and the academy has produced a lot of good players for the first team.
I also caught up with St Mirren starlets Stevie Mallon and Jack Baird, who have made over 130 appearances between them. I wanted to hear about their journey through the academy and their rise to first team regulars.
When I was 4-year-old, 5-year-old, my dad took me along to one of the kind of soccer camps at the Paisley Power League. That's how I got first involved with St Mirren.
I think I probably played against you then.
Yeah, I would have. I know a lot of boys that went, and then went down there for like summer camps, October, Christmas, everything. I just went every time, and then started to know some of the coaches. Coach Fraser Robertson, that's kind of left the club now, and he got me in contact with David Longwell and stuff. So I started going to the training when I was like 5-year-old, and then ever since that just kind of kicked on. Kept going back every year, and then obviously kind of signed for the development squad and just worked my way all the way up into finally now at the first team.
And you've come through quite a lot of guys, obviously Jack Baird, Lewis Morgan, I'm sure you played at under 20s level at least. How does that help team spirit, coming through with these guys and now playing with the first team?
It helps a lot. Obviously when I first came through, it was me, Jack Baird, Lewis Morgan and Lewis McClear. We were kind of the four that was kind of involved every week, so that made it a lot easier when you're a kind of under 20 young boy coming through. It's kind of daunting when you're into the first team trying to impress and stuff, so to have quite a few of the boys with you, it makes it a wee bit easier, and obviously they were playing as well, so made it that much easier. Plus obviously you had like McGinnon, Kenny McLean and stuff, and like Mark McCausland, who have also done the exact same thing, so they helped a lot as well, and they helped week in, week out, try to keep me positive. Obviously at the time it was kind of, we were having a bit of a rut, that was in the Premiership, and obviously it helped like Jim Goodwin and Steve Thompson, that would also help me a lot, like week in, week out. So yeah, with the boys that are in the academy now, it makes it a lot easier. And with the boys coming up like Kyle McGuinness and stuff, and when McAllister was here, hopefully they kind of feel the same with us that will help them through as well.
So you've seen Johnny McGinn, Kenny McLean, they were probably still here when you first broke through. They've now had Scotland recognition. Would you say that's your ultimate goal?
Yeah, obviously the highlight of your career would probably international.
Other than the captaincy.
Other than the captaincy so far, I've not scored many goals to the captaincy, probably it just now, but having seen that, and you've trained with them and played with them, and now you see them going and do things like that, it does inspire you to do it yourself, and you do see that it is possible. They are very good players right enough, so you can understand why it happened, but it would be good to do that as well. And I can see boys I've played with just now getting the same kind of thing. I can see Stevie, both Lewis's and that, going to do things like that as well.
So there you have it. St Mirren's Academy has hopefully provided a stepping stone for international success for the likes of Baird and Mallon. On top of that, the future certainly looks bright for other youngsters coming through the academy. Ross Clark, UWS News, Paisley.
Right, that's all we have time for on the UWS Sports Desk. Join us again next time for all of the headlines from the world of sport. Thank you.
Thank you.
And